prehistoric megastructures in China, massive metal pipes that predate the Iron Age by thousands of years, hidden pyramids that challenge historical narratives, ruins of an ancient city unknown to the world, and extensive cave systems. These mysterious megastructures in China contradict everything we know about the past, suggesting signs of technology that might have been more advanced than what we use today. Are these the remains of a forgotten ancient civilization? Join us on this thrilling episode as we reveal the secrets of China's prehistoric megastructures. The Long Yu Caves. Before 1992, Xunying, a small village in eastern China's Hejiang province, relied on its peculiar, always full rectangular ponds as its main water source. Locals called them the bottomless ponds because their depths seem endless. These ponds also had fish of various sizes, but in the summer of 1992, the mystery surrounding the ponds deepened when a villager on a routine fishing trip caught a fish weighing over 30 pounds from one of these modest-looking ponds. This astonishing catch fueled the curiosity of the villagers, and they decided to explore the pond by draining. After 5 days of non-stop pumping, the decreased water level revealed a set of stone stairs that descended into the pond. This was their cue that something mysterious lay at the bottom of the pond, and after 17 days, their discovery was shocking. The farmers drained several ponds, revealing 5 large man-made caverns and 19 smaller caves. The 5 caverns, independent from each other, measured between 18 and 34 meters, reaching heights of up to 20 meters. They had supporting pillars and distinctive shapes with remarkable curves and chisel marks on the walls and ceilings. News of the discovery spread across China. Initially, it was suggested that the caves were a natural wonder because their design and formation were completely different from other ancient caves, quarries, mines, or ceremonial caverns in China. Further study revealed that each cavern had only one entrance, linked to a vertical shaft with a carved stairwell that allowed rain and surface runoff to enter a system of drainage troughs, channels, and a water trap was carved into the base to manage the water. The caverns were aligned from south to southwest, maximizing sunlight to illuminate the interiors. Their inclined sidewalls reduced stress on the ceilings, preventing collapse. It is highly possible that the caverns were formed by carving rock from top to bottom, layer by layer, using short chisels of different sizes, some of which were found in one of the larger caves. This led many to believe they were made by some sort of advanced technology. Intriguingly, these marks closely mimic those produced by contemporary machinery, leading to comparisons with the patterns left by modern drilling equipment. When the marks in these ancient Chinese caves are compared to those made by our current drilling machines, the resemblance is uncanny, almost identical in nature. This raises the provocative question: did the creators of these caves possess technology akin to what we have today? The mystery of who, when, and why the Long Yu caves were created has puzzled archaeologists and academics since their discovery. Historical records and concrete evidence to answer these questions are sparse. A 17th century Chinese poem by Yu Yanji offers some documented clues, but little else is known. Archaeologists have found glazed clay pots in the silt soils of the cave floors, dating back to the Western Han Dynasty, around 2,000 years ago. This suggests the caves were constructed much earlier. Estimates indicate that carving out these caves, not to mention the intricate chiseling and decorative work, would have taken centuries without advanced technology. The scale of the project suggests possible imperial sponsorship, yet surprisingly, these caves remain absent from historical records. One of the most intriguing aspects of the caves is the uniform marks on their walls. These marks are perfectly identical and set at a precise 60-degree angle. Calculations show that creating the Long Yu caves involved millions of cubic meters of rock, with sandstone weighing about 3 tons per cubic meter on average. The total weight of excavated material would have been immense, amounting to millions of tons. What's perplexing is the absence of construction evidence or traces of the people who built these caves. No villages, cemeteries, or work areas have been found. Over 1 million metric tons of stone were extracted from the caverns, yet archaeologists have found no remnants of it in the surrounding area. Such massive quarrying should have left large debris piles, akin to those seen in modern mining sites, but the landscape around the caves shows no such signs.
Interestingly, similar advanced caves exist throughout China, adding to the mystery of ancient engineering and its purpose. The purpose behind the construction of the Long Yu caves has sparked various theories, from ancient quarries to mausoleums, underground storage to tourist dwellings, and more. Each idea has its arguments, but the lack of evidence prevents any theory from being proven or disproven conclusively. Just like the Long Yu caves, the next megastructure has left experts wondering for decades: the mysterious Baalbek Terrace.
The Yangshan Quarry. Just outside the city of Nanjing, China, lies the mysterious Yangshan Quarry. This ancient site is filled with puzzling relics that challenge our understanding of old-world engineering. For centuries, the quarry provided the stone that built the grand buildings and monuments of Nanjing. Now it stands as a historic treasure, famous for one particularly astonishing artifact, a gigantic unfinished stele abandoned during the reign of the Yongle Emperor in the early 15th century. In 1405, the Yongle Emperor, Hongwu's son, ordered the cutting of a giant stele in this quarry for the Ming Shaoling Mausoleum, his father's tomb. The plan was to create three separate pieces: the rectangular stele base, the stele body, and the stele head, which was to be decorated with a dragon design. However, after most of the stone cutting work was done, the architects realized that moving such enormous stones from Yangshan to Ming Shaoling and installing them properly was impossible. The project was abandoned, leaving the gigantic unfinished stele in the quarry. This stele was also a grand project on par with the emperor's other ambitious endeavors, like launching Zhengge's treasure fleet and constructing the Forbidden City in Beijing. Today, three massive pieces of it remain in the quarry, only partially carved out of the mountain rock. The stele base, a colossal slab, measures 99.6 feet long, 43 feet thick, and 52 feet tall, weighing an astonishing 16,250 metric tons, making it the largest known stone ever cut by human hands. To understand its immense size, consider this: it's over 13 times heavier than the largest known megalithic block in the world, found in Baalbek, Lebanon, which weighs 1,200 tons. Nearby, the stele body, which would have stood 52.2 feet tall when fully erected, is 35 feet wide, 14 feet thick, and weighs 8,799 tons. The stele head, equally impressive, stands 35 feet tall, 67 feet wide, and 28 feet thick, weighing in at 6,118 tons. Imagine the challenge of cutting, extracting, and moving a stone as massive as the one in Yangshan Quarry. With today's technology, moving a 16,000-ton block would be impossible, no matter how many cranes and heavy machines we used. This raises a fascinating question. What kind of technology did the ancient people have to move such enormous stones? The Yangshan Quarry isn't an isolated mystery. It seems that millions of tons of rock have already been moved, leaving behind towering flat walls that don't match any traditional quarrying methods. This suggests that whoever worked here had incredible skills and technology to transport these giant blocks. But that's just one part of the puzzle. The methods used to cut and shape the giant stone are equally baffling. At the bottom of the block are large square holes, likely made to help lift and move the stone. The precision of these cuts and the smooth surfaces left behind show a level of skill that seems far beyond what we believe ancient civilizations were capable of. The straight and precise grooves on the enormous stone block suggest a mastery over stone that seems impossible for any ancient civilization we know of. The block's weathered surface hints that it might be much older than the estimated 8,000 years. This quarry appears to have been part of a larger complex with other massive structures nearby. One of these structures features perfectly squared cavities carved into the rock, something bronze tools couldn't achieve. The precision of the 90-degree angles and the detailed removal of material leave modern researchers baffled. Even more surprising are the giant knobs on these structures. Legend has it that workers at the Yangshan Quarry faced a grim fate if they didn't meet their daily quota of at least 33 shen of crushed rock. Those who failed were executed on the spot.
The harsh conditions led to many deaths from overwork and disease, and the nearby village became a haunting memorial to these lost lives. The village was named Fen Chu Piang, meaning grave mound, a somber reminder of the toll taken on the workers. How the megastones in the quarry were moved is something that has long remained a mystery.
The Han Grottos, an only mystery cave from prehistoric times. Sometime in the year 20,000, a farmer was gathering firewood on a hill when he accidentally fell into a huge cave. For decades, villagers had been using the same routes as a farmer, and for once, no one had stumbled on anything like this. The news of this cave immediately spread to the village head, and the local government began a survey of the area and discovered 36 artificial grottos hidden in Flower Hill, stretching about 5 kilometers. These caves are considered the largest underground ancient structures in China. At least 100,000 tons of rock were excavated to create these grottos, yet no rock debris was found. Interestingly, another site not far from Han revealed another 36 grottos built similarly, suggesting more such cave systems might still be hidden. Currently, only 3 of the Han grottos, Grotto 2, 24, and 35, are open to the public, with most remaining untouched. Grotto 2, also called Han Sea Cave, has a massive opening hall measuring 140 meters in length and covering over an acre. It has 2 levels, with the lower level not yet excavated. The main hall is wide enough for a car to drive through. The Han grottos have an organic layout, with rooms and pillars placed almost randomly. The interior tool marks are well preserved, showing advanced technology. The stone pillars come in unusual shapes and sizes. There are a few deep water pools that stay filled all the time, high in minerals but with no fish. The average ceiling height is about 4 meters, making these grottos an intriguing and mysterious discovery. The grottos stay cool all year round at about 15 degrees Celsius, making them a perfect escape from the summer heat. Inside, a cold mist can be seen creating a layer of fog. During the excavation of Grotto 2, fragments of porcelain plates and iron tools were found. These small tools, about the size of a rice bowl, seem too tiny to have built the massive grottos with their large marks. It's likely that someone discovered the cave later, brought in these items, and used the grotto as a retreat. The most surprising finds in Grotto 2 are a set of dinosaur footprints dating back 65 to 120 million years, and the petrified wood fossil dating 150 million years. Grotto 35, known as the Underground Palace, adds to the mystery with its grand scale and layout, stretching 170 meters in length and covering over 3 acres. This cave could have produced at least 50,000 cubic meters of stone, enough to fill 15 Olympic-sized swimming pools. There's a hall with pools, pillars, and rooms of various sizes on each side of Grotto 35. The lowest level, called the Clear Water Pool, sits 2 meters lower than the nearby Sinon River. This means the water in the grotto isn't connected to the river, as the levels would otherwise be the same. So where does the cave water come from? The water is high in minerals and different from the river's fresh water. Near the entrance, there's a 2-story H-shaped stone structure that gives visitors a bird's-eye view of the vast cave. The ceilings, pillars, and walls appear randomly shaped, and the unique lighting inside the grotto creates an otherworldly atmosphere. The elevation difference within the cave is about 20 meters, adding to its mysterious allure. Grotto 2 and 35 feature dramatic slope ceilings, angled at 45 degrees to match the slope of Flower Hill perfectly. This incredible architectural feat shows a level of sophistication and knowledge that is astounding. The Han grottos are meticulously crafted and well ventilated, with no echoing, making them ideal for meditation. Distinct tool marks are found throughout the grotto, as if the builders were experimenting with various tools. These marks are similar to those at the Longyu Caves, Yangshan Quarry, Baalbek, and Petra. The Basta Caves in Turkey also share similarities with the Han grottos, including pillars, layered tool marks, and stone finishes. So how were they built? The tool marks at these sites match modern-day machine marks.
It is believed that this megalithic marvel was constructed by one or more lost ancient civilizations with advanced machinery. Mainstream theorists have not considered this explanation because they don't want to look further back than 6,000 years, dismissing the possibility that advanced civilizations existed before Mesopotamian and Egyptian cultures. Grotto 24 is more fascinating than the other grottos. It has 4 stories with 3 submerged in a lake and only the top level above water. To reach it, you have to take a boat. Each level has 6 giant pillars, making 24 pillars in total. These pillars are more rectangular and uniform, and it would take at least 4 people with outstretched arms to encircle one. The pillars and beam align with the hill slope, creating uneven ceiling heights. Many questions still need answers. Why and how were these grottos built? Where did all the excavated stones go? How was it cut and transported? Why are there man-made pools and multiple floors in the caves? Only one pillar shows signs of torch smoke, while the rest are clear of any signs of oil lamps or torches. Some scholars think the grottos were quarries, but how did ancient workers quarry stone in the dark? The sandstone here isn't high quality and doesn't match the stone used in nearby archaeological sites. Even if the masons found this stone type useful, why didn't they quarry it from the ground like an open pit quarry? Why carefully carve out these grottos into different levels with separate stone chambers and pools if the stone was just going to be transported elsewhere? Other ideas suggest the grotto were used as tombs or storage, but these seem unlikely. No tombs or funeral items were found, and having pools of water in tombs is considered a big design flaw in China. The damp conditions also make them unsuitable for storage. Another idea is that the caves were used to station troops. Historical records mention army troops gathering near this area. But would it really make sense to spend so much time and effort to create these grottos just for soldiers? And why would a king or emperor choose caves with no daylight or large dry areas to hide and train his army? How would they cook and eat there? The single entryway with no other exit would make them easy targets during a siege. The Han grottos remain a fascinating mystery. Their scale, the incredible work that went into them, and the fact that they stayed hidden until 2000 are all astonishing. There is a belief that these grottos, along with other ancient sites like Baalbek, Petra, Yangshan Quarry, Longyu Caves, and Basta Caves, were created by lost civilizations with advanced machinery, similar to modern technology. Are there any records of a lost civilization in China? Well, a 1996 archaeological discovery proved that there might have been ancient civilizations in China. The Bong Pipes. China. The Bong Pipes. In 1996, a research team found about 24 pipes with diameters ranging from 1 to 50 inches embedded in rock formation, suggesting they were man-made. These strange objects grabbed media attention but haven't been studied thoroughly. Theories about their origins include ancient water systems and advanced drainage mechanisms. Chemical analysis showed the pipes contained high amounts of iron oxide, silicon dioxide, and calcium oxide. Remarkably, they were estimated to be over 5,000 years old, older than the known start of iron smelting in China. Public awareness of the Bong pipes grew in June 2002 when a Chinese newspaper article claimed the discovery could challenge our understanding of human history. Other publications sensationalized the pipes as remnants of advanced technology, sparking public fascination. While searching for dinosaur fossils near Mount Bong, a group of American scientists found several caves with more strange objects, including 2 rusty iron pipes about 40 centimeters in diameter. One pipe seemed to stretch from the mountain's peak into the cave, while another went from the cave's floor down, suggesting they were part of an ancient system. Of the 3 caves found, 2 had collapsed, hiding their contents. Later, more pipes were discovered in the area, about 12 in total, with diameters ranging from 2 to 5 centimeters, indicating a complex network. Observers noted the pipes' intricate connections, suggesting their makers had advanced technology. These pipes were found near Lake Tosan, about 80 meters from Mount Bong, with some as thin as a toothpick. Some were embedded in the lake's bottom, while others protruded above its surface. Despite their discovery, the pipes haven't received much scientific attention and are rarely mentioned in academic circles. One theory is that the pipes were part of an ancient water management system, possibly linked to a pyramid-like structure. This hypothetical pyramid is believed to have been 50 to 60 meters tall, with triangular shafts and wells leading down its sides. This hypothetical pyramid is believed to have directed water from Lake Tosin through the intricate network of pipes. To seriously discuss the origins of the bong pipes, detailed chemical analysis is essential. Chinese scientist Li Shaolin conducted one such study and found that the pipes mainly consist of iron oxides, calcium, and silicon, with about 8% of the materials unidentified. Liu's research suggests the pipes might be calcite formations, or pseudomorphs, where minerals replace organic matter like wood, roots over time, similar to fossilization. This theory was supported by atomic spectroscopy studies in 2003, which detected organic compounds and growth rings indicating the pipes are natural formations, not artifacts of advanced technology. Despite these findings, the mystery deepened in 2007 when the Chinese Seismological Bureau reported significant radioactivity in some pipes, adding another layer of intrigue. If the pipes are natural formations, why would they have radioactive properties? The full story of the bong pipes remains partially untold, with their exact nature and origins still awaiting further exploration and scientific inquiry. Although it's likely that the so-called pipes are just natural formations created by ancient trees that fell and were calcified and fossilized, we know for certain that the Yangshan Quarry, with its gigantic stone block, the cave network carved with advanced technology, and the hundreds of pyramids scattered across China are all man-made constructions. The pipes are not the only proof of a now extinct ancient civilization in present-day China.